Hey Joe, I'm getting married soon. Congratulations. How will our marriage impact our individual credit histories? So, short answer here, not really any impact at all. The longer and more complicated answer is if you guys start to combine finances, there might be debts that you have already set money aside for in your current finances that to pay debts on time so that it doesn't affect your credit. And maybe you combine finances and don't think about that. That's one scenario. But overall, it's not going to affect. You just get to make sure that you understand what your expenses are. And if you're going to combine finances, just make sure you outline that. Where it can really affect your credit is when you start to combine or you start to apply for loans jointly and you take out loans together. I highly recommend to do everything humanly possible to not get on a loan together. Always try to get approved individually. And the reason is if for some reason something happens in your marriage and the big D word happens and you get a divorce, it gets really ugly because it doesn't matter who wins or who is awarded the debt in the divorce decree, and based off what the judge ends up saying, hey, you're responsible for this debt. If that person's responsible for it and they don't pay it, it affects your credit. Getting off that loan, there's only two possible ways. Letting it charge off, which will tank your credit, and letting that debt fall off after 7 years, or refinancing. Or, of course, the best way, which never happens, is being cordially put agreement together that person, that you guys are going to get this debt paid off, even that you guys are separated. So it can get really nitty gritty. Try not to take out any loans together. Some spouses get a little offended there, like you are trying to hide it or you don't want to take on the risk. The problem is exactly what I said. And so it's just really having those conversations. Sometimes you may buy, let's say, a home and you both have to be on the loan to qualify, and that's understandable, but just understand what the risks are if something were to happen. I think having those conversations is the best thing that you can do to avoid any surprises or any issues in the future. But overall, getting married, not a lot to think about other than when you combine finances.